Hello everyone, back again. Welcome back to yet again another video review. This time we're doing yet again another moment. Now, last night it happened. See this mark? It popped. It was an explosion. So that was just amazing. Hello Sembrant. Yeah, so yes, this is the FunTastic Lawling and Amazement. I am well. So basically, this stream is going to be going on for a long time. I don't know how long, but it's going to go on for a long, long time. And so, before we continue, this is where the intermission happens. I've returned. And no, that was not what you thought, Sam Brunt. No, that was me in text-to-speech format. Poop. Poop, poop, poop. You too poop. I don't know what you mean by that, but I mean, things happen. I mean, oh, regardless, it's gonna happen. Hello, Roger. Yes, we will do some trades. It's gonna happen. It's just me. There's something on my face. Excuse me 1 second. Hello, I've returned once again. Yes, I will send you said link, Mason. Apologies about that. Yeah, just if you're wondering about this on the O face, yeah, some, you know.
Hello.
Good morning, Mason.
Good morning. Oh, must be a different time zone because evening for me, 5:10 to be exact.
Indeed, indeed. Man, it's Friday the 13th, everyone.
Yep.
And 'tis the season. Just,
Getting close to Christmas.
I know, 11 days till Christmas. And before you know it, we'll be under the fireplace,
Yep.
firing the tree. I mean,
2020 is going to be a wild ride from what I hear next year.
and what do you mean by that?
I mean, like, there's going to be a lot of stuff going on.
Like with movies coming out and
No, well, that and like the 75th anniversary of Thomas Chuggington season 6, the 20th anniversary of the Magic Railroad, all that jazz, all that stuff.
yep, that's going to be a bunch of stuff is going to happen at the start of the new decade this next year. So, yeah, we'll welcome the 2020s with open arms, and and we should be good. I mean,
Hey, did you get my DM on Discord?
oh yes, yes, yes. Yes, I noticed the you know, let's. Oh yes, I did see your DM there in Discord there. You say there are any other projects that you know that I can? There are a few that I am currently working on that will be they'll be dealt with.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta do something really quickly.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
I saw the announcement video you made today a few hours ago, an hour ago.
Oh, is that the one where I was speaking about the future, about the updates and such?
Yeah.
Because some people were saying that wasn't me, that was somebody else.
Yeah, I 1,000% know it was you. Like speaking into, something.
It was a
It's not
text.
obvious.
I was speaking into a text to speech app. That's what it was.
Cool.
Uh, um,
Anyways,
basic.
do you know? Oh, sorry. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say basically your answer your question. There is a few like there. I mentioned in that update that there is an audio story that I'm working on that will be in honor of Carson. And then the next other project working on there's a few that I'm working on. The Rise of Jesse Fitzgerald, How We Met. There's a
Season
couple.
8.
Yes, season 8, which is because it's the 75th anniversary. There's going to be 75 episodes next year. I mean,
Cool.
I know it sounds outrageous, but that's like this is 75 years of Thomas. Like,
Yeah, I know what you mean. The more, the merrier.
oh yeah, like because it's gonna be it'll be filled with some you know it'll some nostalgia from the past. Kind of like Adventure Begins kind of did. Uh, so I mean, yeah, that's the other thing I gotta look out for the sequel to Adventure Begins. So
You mean the adventure continues?
yes, the
That's what
Adventure
everyone in
continue.
the fandom calls it.
Yes, so we're probably gonna see in CGI at least. We'll see Percival runs away, Trouble in the Shed, um, Tendires and Turntables, and what else is there? They're probably going to see the Flying Kipper at the end. Uh, while they'll do something. Something will be done about that.
Wait, are you talking about your series or the actual show? I'm confused.
Like, imagine if they in the sequel, like, there's a twist. The flag kipper happens, but then like it takes place after like the whole Henry saga. But then I don't know. It's just some people have kind of different done it differently. Where Henry's had the flag kipper accident, and so I mean, we're probably going to see. We may see the transformation of Henry from his old body to his new body, but we never saw his old body in CGI. Like it did. Like I don't know why they didn't do it. Like there's still an
Confusing.
unexplained reason because it's quite clear that Henry was a B-17 bomber in season 1. Well, B-17 bomber. I think I just referenced the game. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. You were going to say something, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. I'm trying to think of what it was.
Okay.
Oh yeah, now I remember. So I got a quick question about one of the characters that I'll be voicing next year in The Rise of Jasper. I have a hard time pronouncing what the last one is. The last part of after Jasper.
Fitzgerald?
Jasper Fat not fat. Sounds a bit wrong. Can you say that again, please?
The Rise of Jasper Fitzgerald.
Fitzgerald, bingo, got it. Phil Augustine, like I'm not trying to. Now I know I'm a part of the crew on this, like voice acting Phil Augustine next year at some point. But like, do you know? Like, I'm not trying to ask for spoilers or anything. I'm not really that person or anything. But do you think maybe you could give us a hint, depending if you plan, like what Phil Augustine and Red Claw and Wrench will be up to? I'm not trying to ask for spoilers or anything. I'm just wondering.
I understand. Basically, this is kind of my. It's kind of like acknowledge like this is basically in reference to what Thomas 1, Edward 2, Henry 3 did with Phil Bogstein in his series, because that's where the character originated. That was his universe.
Yeah.
So basically, like it kind of like if you remember the episodes where Diesel 1000 like all of a sudden for no reason showed up again and started to was going after Rolly and Thomas and Rolly there.
Yeah.
Um, well, basically, yeah, like essentially, let's see the texture correction. Essentially, but basically we're given like some clues as to what's going on, like because like Phil Bogstein is not by himself, like in no way, shape, or form. Basically, like if you remember, like the whole Shed 17
Yeah.
subplot, like Owen Ruth, who was in Prodigy 1 and Shed 17, like he's kind of like behind all of the whole like the whole like he's the main reason why Diesel 1000 has that funky little like bogey, like that spider bogey. Why he's called the Spider Diesel.
Yeah.
But again, I mean,
I know what you mean.
uh, now as for the whole thing with Red Claw and Wretch, well, that's basically where, you know, basically Phil Augustine and Owen Ruth, they kind of form like this like little alliance to try and stop the Sudrians.
Like a trio of evil.
In a in a way, yeah, because if you think about it, like
Little Augustine.
it is it is kind of scary if you merge those evils to get those evil like people together. Like it's like
Yeah.
I mean, it is a very scary thought now that I think about it.
I don't know. Oh, sorry.
No, you were saying. Go ahead.
I don't know if you got my DM on Twitter about this a while ago, but I asked you if I could voice Wrench in addition to Philip Augustine. I don't know if Wrench already has a voice actor in your series, but I'm just wondering.
Oh, Wretch.
Yeah.
Oh, the fuel tanker there. He's currently like. I mean, of course, you could definitely voice him because I mean, like, I
I'd
haven't
be
even
down for that.
Yeah, I haven't even started the script yet for the said specials yet because I'm trying to get season 8 finished because I have 2 episodes left. Like, because I got 2 others that I completed. One of them being Tree in the Pond, which is going to be out Christmas Eve, and then the Caldy Fell Christmas is the other episode that's going to be the Christmas Day, and then the as for Boxing Day, I don't know what's going to take place. What I do know is that it's going to be it's going to be very fun. Well, thank you, Sam, for complimenting. This is from the DLS. This little it's a lumberyard group that I'm part of a little story that's going to be one of the winter episodes I'm doing. Which should be fun. I mean, only Trains 12 had the ability for you to place the snow in automatically with
So basically, in my form of how I see the character speaking, like Philip Augustine is like somewhat sort of like I give him some sort of smooth type of voice because he's just one of them villains that reminds me of a smooth criminal, a smooth schemer, and a devious one that just basically just stops at nothing to destroy everything. That's why when I did the recording of Philip Augustine nearly a while ago back for Halloween, I just decided to give him a smooth voice, like I am Philip Augustine, like, well, that's my part taken care of. I'll make sure your downfall comes sooner than what you think.
that was actually a funny little rendition of the of Phil Augustine there. It's pretty funny. Let's see.
And then as for Wrench, oh, and then as for Wrench, I don't want to give too much intel, but basically the way I see him speaking is like he's like a fuel tanker. So obviously, I'm thinking about giving him like somewhat sort of a crazy rock star type voice in a style that way, like, oh, I'm Wrench. Oh, hey, really, I'm glad to get my revenge on everyone. Sort of like that. So yeah, like. Revenge. With pleasure, boss. Augustine. Obviously, that was my impressions of Phil Augustine and Wrench. So yeah.
Ah, yes. I mean, things happen and whatnot. Apologies, everyone, if you saw that. I don't know how the heck that I just pressed a button and he just showed up. Don't worry. He's he has been dealt with by my agent. So.
Wait, who?
Oh, oh. Oh, just a little something there. Yes, Sam, I do have members of the Jack and the Pack team. Let's see. I just gotta get where. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we'll use this little layout here. Okay.
Oh yeah, Brandon.
Yeah.
Do you know what I was gonna ask, but like, do you know like what projects that you voice in that like that have any open rules? Like basically the question that I asked on Discord.
Oh yeah, the projects. Yes, yes. Uh, well, I mentioned the Rise of Jasper Fitzgerald. There's also How We Met. There's
Oh,
that. The How We Met is basically the OC from the OC's perspective of of myself and my true love. Let's see. I'm just gonna.
and then basically the Rise of Jasper, Fed Jasper. I'm still working on it. It's kind of weird how I say it, but I'm just saying. And then basically the Rise of Jasper.
Fitzgerald.
The Rise of Jasper Fitzgerald is basically just Philip Augustine, Red Claw, and Wrench. Just basically getting the revenge. Just what I can tell from that perspective.
Yeah, Jasper Fitzgerald's another Diesel that has appeared in my series who has a bit of a thing against Diesel 10 splatter and dodge, so that's they're going to be a huge factor in this.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sam, okay, the models that I have and they actually are the ones that exist at this time are Jack, Alfie, Ned, um, Max, and Monty, and that's it. Like I do not like the others, like Byron, Kelly, Isabella, Nelson, Rodinator, Darcy, etc. They haven't been made yet. Like I'm certain that there will be, like whether it's Solar Society 3D, which is me, or another site, they'll definitely get that dealt with. Now I do understand at the time of this recording that there is a young bio model for trains that has been flying around. I do not know who released it, but I don't know who made it. I don't know if it has been released. I doubt it will be. But I heard that it might be a reskin or it might be a model that was been from the ground up. I don't know. It's just it's really hard to say. It's really, I mean, because as far as I know, Solar Society 3D wise, Iowa Studios, so Chuck and I have collaborated on several models. Wait till Christmas and you will see what they are. Until then, guess away at which models they could be. But I mean, you can guess as many times as you want. So me and Chuck, I know Chuck's offline, but we can't really. If we told you, we'd spoil the surprise, basically. Um, let's see. Let's see. Uh, let's see. And so, with that being said, that is the end of this very marvelous live stream. Thank you so much for joining. the next live stream will be probably the end of the week or before Christmas. So until then, everyone, take care, everyone. See you soon. Have a great day. And I shall catch you all later. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.